It was a warm midwinter's afternoon when it all started. Yes, you heard me right. A warm midwinter's afternoon. The kind of warm that makes you think, maybe this AOC chick is right about this whole climate change thing. But then you think, nah, there's no way. That's beside the point, though. If the weather was any indication of what was afoot, then I was in for a real doozy this time around. The man approached me with a feeling I can only describe as concealed distress. Case in point, he was shook as fuck.
Wait, why do you have so many studio lights in your garage?
Oh, that? It's called film noir lighting. So, you've got a case for me.
Well, it's a bit of a long story.
Well, I got time. It's Thanksgiving break after all, and I plan on doing no homework until the day before it's due.
Well, what happened was I had this.
He spilled his guts like a pumpkin on Halloween. Apparently his most prized possession had been poached a few days ago, and he suspected foul play.
I don't think you understand how much a sandwich really means to me.
Nick, I feel for you. I really do. But I'm just not quite sure that this is something that really warrants an investigation.
Listen, man, I had that sandwich in the fridge with no one around to take it. I mean, you came over that one time, but couldn't have been you.
Right.
That means that someone must have broken into my house and stole my sandwich. I mean, why didn't they steal the TV or the computer or anything more valuable than the sandwich? This person, I'm telling you, this person wanted to torment my very soul. You see, son, this is no ordinary pedestrian crime. This is a malicious act, and I need your help to get to the bottom of this.
I hate to admit it, but the kid got to me. You could chalk it up to pity or the fact that I'm 3 weeks late on rent. I really don't know what it was that changed my mind. But what I do know was that I was determined to find out who stole my friend's sandwich, and by God, why. I'll take the case. The town was filled with places to start our investigation. I could have reached out to a few of my guys in the inside. Maybe I could have gone to a common criminal stomping ground and questioned some people at the local bar. But I thought in the end, the best place to start was the scene of the crime.
This is where it all happened.
I see.
Well, is there anything I can do to help?
Yes, actually. Could you give me a description of the sandwich, just so I can send something off to the sketch artist for the missing persons flyer?
Yeah, okay, so it's kind of like, like a sandwich.
Okay.
2 slices of bread,
I see.
salami, prosciutto, lettuce, tomato, olives, that kind of stuff. Wait, what are you doing?
Well, you see, we had to make some budget cuts this year, and can't really afford to have a sketch artist, so that's just going to be how it is.
So you're just doing it yourself?
Yeah. Thankfully, though, I think that I have a pretty good eye when it comes to this sort of thing. Tell me what you think.
Oh my god, this is perfect. This looks exactly like him.
Lovely. So, I'll send this off and get a report filed. Could you just give me an idea of when and where the last time you saw the sandwich was?
Well, it was last Sunday, because that's when we were shooting the video. I went to check on it in the morning, and it seemed perfectly fine, but then when I came back, it was just gone.
Oh, dear God. Last Sunday, you said?
Yeah.
I have made a grave mistake. How could I have done such a thing without even realizing it? It was a long day of shooting, okay? And it was a bit peckish, so I rifled through his fridge and saw a perfectly good sandwich, not at all realizing how much this meant to Nick. And so I'm sure you get the point.
So, what's your next move?
I got a few things on my mind. I'll just go in town and chase down a few leads and mull it over from there. I'll keep you in touch. Almost as if the weather was a recurring motif for my state of mind, a blizzard swept this northern Michigan town with the fury of 1,000 horses. But even that couldn't stop me from walking the streets that day. I had just too much on my mind. What was I to do? Come clean? Face the music? Talk straight? Wake up and smell the roses? Wake up and smell the coffee? Spill the beans? Show my cards? I wasn't sure which particular euphemism for telling the truth I should use, so I just went ahead and said all of them. During my walk, I came upon a sudden realization of great truth about myself. I'm a complete wuss, and there was no way in hell I was going to tell Nick the truth. So, I hatched a plan. Yes, hello? Jimmy John's? Words cannot describe the nervousness I was feeling when I gave him that sandwich. But once I saw the look on his face, the sheer joy he felt, the true happiness, how grateful he seemed to be once again reunited with his lost friend, his sandwich. And for a moment there, it seemed like it would have worked, if only I had accounted for one small detail.
Mortadella.
What?
I ordered this sandwich with no mortadella.
Okay.
This sandwich has mortadella.
Okay.
This is not my sandwich.
Alright. Look.
You. It was you this whole time. And you thought you could get away with it? Thought you could cover it up? Well, look here, Buster. You are clearly mistaken.
Nick, please. I can explain.
No, you can't. There's nothing you can do to make it any better.
Please. I'll do anything. Just say the word and I'll do it.
No.
Please.
Well, there is one thing.
Yes?
Could you, promote my Snap on your YouTube videos? I need the follows, man.
That's it.
I mean, yeah.
Really?
Nah, just kidding. You're totally dead, man.
And so there I was, lying on Nick's kitchen floor, shot in the head. Of course you couldn't tell because our VFX budget is non-existent, but just imagine a pool of blood there, That'd be super cool, very cinematic, just kind of flood in the frame, Kind of like an aerial view of that one shot from The Shining. That'd be sweet. Yeah, donate to my Patreon if you want to see that shit. Wait, where was I? Oh, right. I should have seen all the signs. Bad omens all around. The warm day in November. The abundance of rhymes. The lack of creativity and the MacGuffin being a literal sandwich. I should have seen it all coming. But alas, I was blind to them all. A mistake I would never make again. Had I not been doomed to rot for eternity on Nick's kitchen floor. Because let's face it, he's never cleaned a day in his life, and he never will.